Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is May 14th, 2025, and we're diving into Nyxoah's first quarter earnings report for 2025. Nyxoah, a medical technology company specializing in innovative treatments for obstructive sleep apnea, has just released their latest financial results. Joining us today is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Nyxoah's report is quite intriguing, especially with their progress towards FDA approval for their Genio system. I'm excited to delve into the details.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Nyxoah reported a revenue of €1.1 million for the first quarter of 2025, slightly down from €1.2 million in the same period last year. John, can you elaborate on their profitability and operating performance?
Certainly. Despite the slight dip in revenue, Nyxoah maintained a healthy gross margin of 61.8%, with a gross profit of €0.7 million. However, the operating loss widened to €20.6 million, primarily due to increased expenses in research and development and selling, general, and administrative costs. These expenses are linked to their efforts in scaling up for the anticipated commercialization of their Genio system in the U.S.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Nyxoah's operational expenses have increased significantly. What are the key drivers behind this, and how does it affect their future outlook?
The increase in R&D expenses to €9.0 million is due to heightened research activities and clinical studies. SG&A expenses also rose to €12.4 million, reflecting costs associated with preparing for the U.S. market entry. Despite these expenses, Nyxoah's cash position remains strong at €63.0 million, which should support their operations as they anticipate FDA approval for their Genio system in the second quarter of 2025.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $0.49, but Nyxoah reported an actual EPS of $0.598. How should investors interpret this discrepancy?
The reported EPS of -0.598 was below the forecasted $0.49, which might raise concerns among investors. However, it's important to consider the context of increased spending on strategic initiatives, particularly the FDA approval process. This short-term loss could potentially lead to long-term gains once the Genio system is approved and commercialized in the U.S.
Strategic initiatives and leadership insights. Nyxoah has made significant strides towards FDA approval. What are the latest updates on this front, and what insights did the leadership provide?
Nyxoah received an FDA approvable letter indicating that their Genio system is on track for approval, pending a final site inspection. CEO Olivier Taelman expressed confidence in completing this regulatory step, highlighting that the manufacturing site has already passed an inspection with no deficiencies. This progress is crucial for their U.S. market entry strategy.
Key takeaways. In summary, Nyxoah's first quarter results reflect a company in transition, investing heavily in its future. While the EPS missed expectations, the strategic initiatives and progress towards FDA approval are promising. Thank you, John, for your insights.
Thank you. Nyxoah's focus on innovation and regulatory milestones positions them well for future growth, despite the current financial challenges.
Thank you for watching Smart Stock Watch. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Nyxoah's performance in the comments below. Until next time.